So over here on the screen, I have a list of 10 events I would love to see Grow a Garden try between now and the Easter event, when they're probably going to bring back the OG event, if I had to guess. Now, you're wondering, Grow, I thought you quit Grow a Garden. And I have. I haven't played it in days. I don't plan on playing it anytime soon. I might stream the admin abuse event to hopefully see some really cool updates in the game. And if there are really cool updates, I will return. But for now, I'm not playing the game. It's my own little personal boycott because I don't like the things they've been doing. But that doesn't mean I've lost hope. And that doesn't mean that I don't want to continue to bring you content and make stuff for you, because you deserve it. The developers don't. You do. So I've got a list of 10 things here. And starting off, I want to see an outer space event. Now, right now I am logged into the test server because I'm not logging into my own garden. I want to see an outer space event. What could that entail? I had this crazy idea in my brain. Also, comment down below with your thoughts on what events you want to see, what themes or ideas you want to see in future updates. Hopefully the developers see them. Space, the final frontier. Imagine, if you will, the map has changed, and instead of being on a base green place, we're on a gray moon-like structure with pits and valleys and craters, etc. And I had this really weird idea for an event. I want to do an event where you have to pick a side. There's an intergalactic war, and it's up to every single player in the game to decide who wins and who loses. And depending on which side wins, you will get certain rewards at the end of the event. So imagine there's two teams. There are the green aliens, and there are the red aliens. We'll pick the red aliens. And you have to bring fruits to either one spaceship or the other, because they need it for fuel to get back to wherever they're going to get to. And whatever team globally, all the players of Grow a Garden give the most fruits to, we will receive pets or something kind of cool, or cosmetics or what have you, probably pets of that alien race. I think that'd be kind of cool. You can do the space theme. You can have for pets, you can have the little dog in an astronaut outfit, because the dog was one of the first things we spent into space. You can have cool looking little alien dudes. For plants, oh my god, you can do the craziest looking alien plants. But regardless, having a competition where the entire community of Grow a Garden gets to decide through their own submissions which team they're rooting for, be kind of cool. And you can give each team a little backstory. You can make the green aliens a certain kind of personality and a reason for why they should win. It can tell you through some text prompts. And then you can have the red aliens have a different type of personality and different reasons why you think they should win. And then the people can decide, and they can argue in Reddit, and they can argue in YouTube videos about which side they think should win the race to get back to their home planet or whatever they're doing with the fuel. So that was my first idea. Outer space, I think that's really cool. Now moving on to my second idea, the second event I would love to see in Grow a Garden before we get back to the OG events, if we do get back to the OG events, and that is fantasy. Guys, I want dragons. I want knights. I want castle wall cosmetics, statues. I want fantasy. I want unicorns, and I want gorgons, and I want all sorts of other fantasy creatures, minotaur and stuff like that. I want fantasy. I want a damsel in distress. I want classic fantasy things, orcs and goblins and ogres and things like that. There's so many cool pets you can do. Plants, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do for plants. Oh, mimic. A mimic chest that opens up. Mimic, yep. Lots of cool ideas for pets. Plants, I'm struggling here. And as for an event, I'm also kind of struggling here. I love the concept of fantasy, but I don't know what to do for an event in the world of Grow a Garden. I'm not sure. I mean, what if you had a giant sleeping dragon? And giant sleeping dragons love tribute. They love to hoard gold. They love to hoard all sorts of things. So maybe they want gold fruit. Maybe dragonflies will be useful. Yes. They want golden fruit. There's a sleeping dragon or a cave. It's a cave entrance. Kind of like you have a teleport here to the world, there's a cave entrance. You can go into the cave, which is teleport, and you go into the cave of the dragon, and he wants golden fruit. So you have to do your best to do golden fruit. Golden fertilizer for the fruit plants to help with golden fruits. Maybe they give us new items to help our fruits get gold, and he wants golden fruit, and we have to submit as much golden fruit as possible. And if we don't submit enough golden fruit in time, he's going to eat the princess or something. I don't know. But fantasy, dragons, that was my number 9 idea. My number 8 idea. Under the sea. We're going under the sea to a coral reef. Wouldn't that be cool? Beautiful, bright, vibrant colors, being able to swim around the map 24/7, coral all over the place, little fish swimming in amongst the map. at all times, the coral reef. The pet concepts are so easy. The plant concepts are so easy. The cosmetic concepts are so easy. A coral reef under the sea, Little Mermaid is such an easy idea. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reiterate the idea I've had in a previous video. Imagine, if you will, in the center of the map is a pen. It's a pen holding on to the seahorses. And there's a mermaid there, and she's in charge of all the seahorses. And every hour, the seahorses can break out of the pen, and you have to take some fruit from your garden and swim up to the seahorse, offering it fruit to tame it so you can grab it and bring it back to the pen. And every hour you want to bring all the seahorses that escaped back to the pen. Very easy concept, a lot of fun for kids to run around and grab all the seahorses with their fruit. I think it'd be kind of fun. I think they'd be kind of cool. And when it comes to pets, oh my goodness, clownfish and all sorts of that, dolphins and things like that, nothing too vicious. You don't want to do vicious underwater pets here. You want to do the cute and the fun underwater pets. The narwhal, a seal, a beluga whale, things like that. When it comes to vicious pets, that's the next update. Because at first you have the coral reef, it's all bright colors and adorable pets. But then we have my next idea, my idea number 7, going down the list from 9, 8 to 7 here. This time, it's the deep sea. And in the deep sea, you get to have the scarier pets. You get to have the sharks. You get to have the sea leviathans creeping down deep in the sea. You get to have that cool anglerfish with a light bulb over its head that has a big chomping teeth. And you get to have whale sharks, all sorts of crazy big blue whales out in the deep sea and stuff like that. We're talking the deep sea. And we're talking crazy, creepy plants that you can only find in the bottom of the ocean. Just the most random, weird, crazy things. A deep sea update would be kind of cool. As for an event for the deep sea update, this one I'm a little bit stuck on. My creativity is stuck here. I mean, you could do a part 1, part 2, week 1, week 2, coral reef, deep sea thing. But you could also make it its own separate thing. Deep sea. I think it'd be kind of cool. Now, moving on to number 6. Number 6 is actually really easy to do. Easy to design. Easy cosmetics. Easy pets, plants, you name it. We're going to ancient Egypt. Oh yeah, we're going to ancient Egypt. You can have pyramids, sand dunes all throughout the map permanently. We talked about that. I want to see the map decorated every update, every event. Sand dunes, scorpions, mummies. We already have a mummy, but you can just change the design of the mummy. You can do ancient Egyptian pharaohs. You can do cats with the ancient Egyptian gear on it, Cleopatra, things like that. In terms of an event, you could have a pyramid appear off the map, and maybe you have to do an obby up the broken pyramid to get to the top. There's a lot of cool things you can do with an ancient Egyptian thing. And the cosmetics. There are so many cool designs you can do for an ancient Egyptian cosmetics for your garden. I think ancient Egypt would be a fantastic idea. But it's not even my favorite. I have so many more ideas. Another great idea. The Amazon rainforest. Think about all the plants and think about all the animals in the Amazon rainforest. Alligators and crocodiles and snakes and lizards and beautiful birds and all sorts of things can come out of the Amazon rainforest. I even think panthers live in the Amazon rainforest. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not certain. That requires a bit of Google research. I think panthers can live in the Amazon rainforest. And the plants, oh my God, if you can't find plants in the Amazon rainforest, I don't know how to help you. I can only take the horse to water. I can't make the water drink. The horse drink the water. English is hard. But the Amazon isn't the only crazy location on this planet with really unique plants and really unique creatures. What about Australia? I want a kangaroo. I want a koala. I want a dingo. I want so many things, not spiders. Australia has all the spiders. I don't want spiders in this game. There are so many cool creatures and so many cool locations you can do with Australia. Cool sound effects and cool music and cool gear. The boomerang has a gear to, I don't know, bring a player back to you for fun. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with California and not California, with Australia. English is hard. My brain is thinking ahead to the next ideas. Australia would be a great update. That was update number 4. Update number 3 is the Romans and the Greeks. And I don't want a Roman or Greek update because I want pets. I don't want a Roman or Greek update because I want plants. I want a Roman or Greek update because I want cosmetics. I want the stone pillars. I want the Greek statues. I want the Parthenon. I want Roman and Greek architecture to build with and design with and grow a garden. How do you incorporate Roman and Greek plants? I think that might be fairly easy. A little bit of Googling research can tell you what kind of plants are very common in Italy and in Greece. But in terms of pets, that might be a little bit more difficult. You could tie it into Greek and Roman myth, right? You can do Greek and Roman myth, so things like a Minotaur, etc. You can go down that road. Look at the Iliad, look at the Odyssey. You could probably do three-eyed giants and things like that. So you could tie those types of pets into it with Greek and Roman mythology, Zeus, etc., Hercules, etc., fighting the lion, etc. You could do all of that as well. Hydra, we already have a Hydra, a better Hydra. You know what I mean? So you could do that as well, but that's not my favorite one. I got 2 more updates here for you, and let's talk about those. The first update of the last 2 is an Arctic update. Winter is coming in real life for us here in the Northern Hemisphere. I am Canadian. Winter is coming. So the Arctic update is coming. Snow foxes, a bigger, better, meaner polar bear and things like that. You can do igloos. You can do snowball fights. You can do moose and caribou and all sorts of other amazing winter creatures. Raccoons. We already have a raccoon in the game. Crow, it's the raccoon. It's in the game the whole time. But a winter update, and I've already talked about my Yeti idea. I'll mention it again. Off the map, big winter mountain grows every hour, and you have to get past the Yeti. The Yeti's angry, and he's throwing snowballs down the mountain, and you have to navigate up the mountain with your fruit to offer fruit into him a pile to like calm him down as tribute, and then he relaxes and calms down and gives you a reward every hour. I've already talked about that idea. I want a winter update, and that bleeds into the #1 update I want to see, and we're gonna see it, and that is Christmas. Give us Christmas. Give us gift giving in the game somehow, in some way. Decorate the map for Christmas 24/7. Give us beautiful Christmas updates. That's the #1 update I want to see in Grow a Garden. What do you guys think of my event ideas? Do you like them? Can you expand upon them? Can you improve them? Can you add your own? Comment down below and let me know, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.